All right, guys. So, of course, as always, this episode contains and depicts violence that may be upsetting to some readers. So, view at your own risk. I don't think this is bad for the front page, though. Pretty clean, I admit. Yeah, like it's a PG-13 comic. You know what I mean? So there might be some blood, some guts, but it should be fine. We're not really that worried about it. Plus, it's all drawings. It's fine. All right. Let's see. All right, so we start and we see that there's like, you know what I mean, these buildings. Actually, I'm surprised that so many buildings are still standing. We have some debris, so some things have been happening up here. So we got this building, you know, we have some debris. Okay, we got some monsters. This thing looks like that Pokemon, you know what I mean? The like rock Pokemon that really is like kind of locked in over here. What are we talking about? Looks dangerous. What do you call it? I know y'all know. Which Pokemon is that? The big rock one. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm not like, I need to lock in with Pokemon more because I really should know that. Anyway. And you got this big praying mantis looking thing. All right. So I guess monsters are just fighting on the surface right now. That's wild. So really the apocalypse has like turned it into a war ground of all these creatures. You got a convenience store. All right. You know what I mean? Okay. People are looting, of course. They got to survive. Oh, this is Docha Kim. Docha Kim is looting. I guess to survive. What is this? Why does he have like a pacifier? This scenario area is highly contaminated. Hold your breath and quickly get underground. Let's go. This should be enough. All right, so he's got all the supplies. I better get to safety. The items affected will wear off soon. I wasted too much time changing clothes. Alien's monkey lungs. Place in mouth to use. Neutralize deadly poison. Oh, duration 20 minutes. So this is how he's still above ground, basically. He's just kind of hanging out. And hello? Hello? SMH. YouTube. You know, I'm not going to buy YouTube Premium, though. Like, I know I probably should, considering I'm trying to, you know what I mean, do a whole thing here. Okay, but when will you be reading your comic? When it's written, I gotta let that thing like continue. You know what I mean? I gotta actually get that thing like written and like drawn up and everything. You know what I'm saying? It probably like I'm hoping to start releasing in 2025. Though, Pink. I'm working on it. I really am working on it. All right, I gotta get the artist locked down for real though. I have 2 concept character drawings drawn up already though for real. All right, this should be enough. I better get to safety. This item's effect will wear off soon. All right, and so it's gonna be Elliot like the monkey lungs. 20 minutes without like taking any deadly poison, and basically he's immune. Help! All right, help me! All right, somebody's crying out for help. And you know he's like the main character. We've seen him be a savage though, so I'm curious because he will leave people behind if he needs to. I don't think he's one of those main characters that feels the need to save everyone. There's still someone alive. Help me. Yeah, that little mask ain't doing anything for you. What is it that he has in his mouth? So that's like apparently an item that he got from the store that lets him nullify the poison in the air. It set it up here. I can scroll up. It's Elaine's monkey's lungs, and place in mouth to use. Neutralize deadly poison. Duration 20 minutes. Yeah, it looks weird. But yeah, like that's what I like about this because it actually, you know, breaks it all down. What do you mean ill? This is survival. This man is trying not to die to poison. You know what? All right. I know who I would take with me in the apocalypse, and it won't be like, you know what I mean? It won't be Pink. It won't be Sweet Pea. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, we trying to survive out here. Yeah, RIP for real, because you ain't gonna put that in your mouth. If you got deadly poison, you ain't gonna try to anyway. There's still someone alive. Help me. All right, and we got Omniscient Reader, you know, art. Hey, shout out as always for them letting me read this. So far, I have not faced one DMCA strike on these videos. Obviously, this art is not my own, but it is public access. You can go to Webtoon, search up Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, and read it yourself. So I believe that's why they allow it to happen. But shout out to Sleepy C, who did the art. Shout out to Umi, who adapted it. And shout out to Singing Song for the original story. I say that every video, you know, in every stream that I'm reading this. Hey, y'all the ones for real. All right. Episode 16, Chapter 4. Better to be a hypocrite, Part 1. All right, so we got him running, it looks like. Oh, yeah, he's taking off. Look at that piggyback ride. This man is strong. Oh, yeah, and also he can upgrade his stats. So, like, in the first few videos, we saw that he, like, literally pumped his stats up using the gold that he got. And so he's actually probably pretty strong. You know what I mean? So this is actually feasible. But, okay, he's running with the girl. Oaksu Station was destroyed because it was underground. Above ground. The closest underground station from here is really killing me today. These ads are really killing me today. Come on, bro. Come on, YouTube. Get it together. You know what I'm saying? I might have to get the premium. Not like this. Anyway. The closest underground station from here is Gimho Station. Alright. Damn it. It's closed off. How about the other side? 4. Exit 4. Gimho. 1, 2. Okay, so he caught it, it looks like. So they were closing it now. I think he caught it with like a stick. What the fuck? Open up. This is too slow. Alright. What the fuck? So he got in like with a stick here. Open up. No, you can't come in here. Get lost. I have an injured woman with me. The place is already overcrowded. There's no room for more people. That's none of my concern. That's strange. It's overcrowded. Did that ever happen in Tiwasa? Man literally brings that shit up like easily with one arm. That's crazy. Ah, run. You've entered the safety zone. All right, he puts all the food down. Hold this in your mouth. You won't fully recover, but it'll at least neutralize the poison. So this man really just saved this woman. So I guess he is a pretty nice guy. Because, like, in the first episode, this man was like, yeah, you know, I know not everybody's going to make it off this train. I got to look out for number 1. Which I feel like, let me just say this. Let me just warn my viewers now. Y'all, if we're in an apocalyptic situation, you can rely on me as long as y'all aren't weighing me down. And I mean that in the best way possible. Hear me out. If we're a group and we're moving, we're efficient, I got you. The moment you start doing some silly shit, you're off the squad. Like, you get me to throw my life away for 2 seconds, you're off the squad. You start getting sentimental because somebody got bit and they're turned into a zombie and you want to go back for them, you're off the squad. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you can't disagree with me. Like, I say something, you want to do something different, that's different. But if you start, like, trying to throw your life away, I'm going to let you. Like, this ain't gonna be one of those TV. These ain't gonna be one of those TV things where it's like you're like, I want you to go back for Johnny. He's not really a zombie, even though he's trying to bite me. I'll be like, hey, go see Johnny then. I'll see you never. You know what I mean? Like, we'll catch up, and it's up. You know what I mean? Let me just say that now, because if this ever happens and y'all trying to like group up, oh, y'all getting left behind. I'll save who I can, but y'all are getting left behind if y'all start playing like silly games. This is why I can't watch the zombie shows, because some people really don't care about the well-being of the group. That's what I'm saying. And you know, your boy has no problems leaving people. Anyway, that was just my little side rant, because people be playing. So basically, he tells her to put the pacifier in her mouth because it'll neutralize the poison. But was there a character like this in Tiwasa? Chances are she probably never made it this far in the novel. All right, so like something, so he's already having ripple effects on the storyline essentially. Because basically he doesn't recognize like a lot of these people that are in it, and so he's already having an effect on the story basically to where he doesn't really know exactly what's going to happen. I think he still probably will have a rough estimation, but because he has changed so much already, and that's the danger I think with his ability, the more that you like veer away from the story, the more that you're going to actually have to like create, you know what I mean, or like improvise more. Should I take a look? Character profile. Over there, that's him. Alright. So they basically ran away and got, I guess, the group to, like, spot all these people. Or to, like, walk up with all these people. Who the hell are you? Alright, so they're being territorial because they don't want, if you ask who I am, the constellation Prisoner of the Golden Headband frowns at the appearance of the unwelcome guest. So we know that whenever we see this box, this is basically the viewers, which are like entities or gods, if you will, that are watching the stream on Earth. And he's frowning at the appearance of the unwelcome guest. So these are like you guys commenting on what's happening in the story and blah 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 blah. So basically, the constellations are people or like gods, and they're trying to like make sure that the story stays interesting, and they're willing to sponsor, but this man won't take any. So the prisoner of the golden headband, which is Wukong, we found that out, frowns at the appearance of the unwelcome guest. Docha Kim. Docha Kim, is that your name? Yes. He tries to speak like Jung Yokyu. I wasn't asking your name. Who the fuck are you? Look, isn't that the woman from the minor group? Wasn't she supposed to have come back with you guys? Well, about that. Oh, so that's what happened, you assholes. Oh, we got an ad? We'll pause. Oh, so that's what happened, you assholes? How dare you do that without my permission? In the post-apocalyptic genre, there are always the stereotypical villains. I'm sorry, Chilsu. You shouldn't have gone first. Chilsu, the name doesn't ring a bell. I don't remember him, so I guess he isn't anyone I should be worried about. I've always thought that lawlessness was a cliched way of depicting a post-apocalyptic world. Hand that woman over to us. Huh? What's that? It looks like food, Chilsu. Hey, you can leave that here too. I'll let you live, so scram. Bro, I am always interested in how people draw villains because, like, is that not like one of the least attractive faces that you've seen, like, bar none? Like, they just villainize these faces so much to the point of them being villains that it's like, yeah, like, it's the eyes. I think it's on the eyes. I think that's really how they do it. They put like so much like emphasis on the eyes being creepy that you don't like have any type of like positive emotion to them. All right, man looks at him and says, "Hey, you can leave that here too. I'll let you live." So scram. But real humans are even more evil than the cliches in the story. It looks like something bad is about to happen. The constellation prisoner of the golden headband is angered by the appearance of grunts. The constellation demonic judge of fire is furious about injustice. A bounty scenario has been generated at the request of the constellations. Not to me. So you decide to ignore my advice. You poor things. And so, bounty hunt. Eliminate the grunts. Okay, so the constellations want him basically to take everybody out. But to them, the constellation demonic judge of fire looks forward to a righteous judgment. You prick, I'll teach you not to mess with us. Okay, he's got the whole, like, you know what I'm saying? He's got the fisticuffs, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you to the count of 3. Leave now, you're dead meat. Why are they kind of sad and sparkling like that? That's funny to me. How did they make him so ugly in the last panel and now he's like sparkling? That's all right, cool. Bounty hunt, eliminate the grunts. Category sub, difficulty F. Oh, they said low, like the low difficulty for this man. Clear condition, a group of grunts are interfering with the pacing of the story. Eliminate them within the given time limit. He's got 5 minutes. Reward, question marks, failure, question marks. Okay. So he's basically got 5 minutes to take everybody out. She's still over here, like getting the poison out of her lungs and everything like that. Well, it looks like we're getting to work. Y'all, I want to be able to draw like this. So I take notes of how people draw like combat and panels like that. Because look at how violent this is. You know what I mean? You can see the whoosh. You see the spit coming out of this man's mouth. You see the wind. All right, cool. I'm just saying. Crash. Oof. Chosu. Who the hell is that guy? How is he still standing after taking all those blows? Does this prick have a supporting constellation? This man is like, yeah, this is easy. The sum of one's total stats like stamina, strength, and agility greatly affects the outcome of a battle. Currently, the sum of these stats for me is 33, but theirs is mostly in the single digits. Damn it, I can't move because he keeps aiming for their legs. Chosu? Meaning that even if they have a supporting constellation, the difference in stats will determine who comes out the victor. Ugh. Alright, character profile. Chosu, age 34. Alright. Supporting constellation, monarch of the small fries. Personal attribute, assault captain, common. Personal stats, dogfight level 2, bluff level 2, stigma, threaten level 1, stats, stamina 6. Okay, we got it. Stats, stamina level 6, stamina level 7, agility level 6, mana level 2. Overall evaluation. A common small fry who was lucky enough to find a supporting constellation. He tends to overestimate his abilities in combat. Oh, the supporting constellations he could have had. Out of all the supporting constellations he could have chosen, Monarch of Small Fries, yeah. Chosu Bang of the Childu Gang. What? Do you know who I am? He's the bird brain from that Gimo group, station group, and Tiwasa, so he is in the book. According to the novel, he should have been killed by Jung Yok. Why is he still alive? Ah, I see. You're that type of guy. Looks like it's obvious you've killed quite a few people. I can tell that you and I are not that different at all. Maybe I could have saved them. Be honest. You just wanted to watch them fight for their lives, didn't you? Murder. The fourth wall is the bluff of Chelsea Bang. Okay, so he was trying to like bluff them to kind of convince them that they were the same and to get him like to be introspective about like his own life. So this is like the effect that was having, but then the fourth wall, which is one of his abilities, blocks it up. Oh, ooh, okay. Ah, I don't think you should be running your mouth off like that. The constellation Monarch of Small Fries is amused. All right, so he basically shut that down. The constellation Monarch of Small Fries has gifted you 100 coins. Unfortunately for him, his supporting constellation, Monarch of Small Fries, was infamous for not valuing its incarnations. Okay. I was going to finish him off quickly, but this changes everything. 2 minutes remaining until the scenario ends. He's a masochist who supports only the biggest idiots. He enjoys watching them suffer at the hand of other incarnations. The constellation Monarch of Small Fries is amused. Whack. Stop. Please let him go. Humans are weak. How can humans who are so weak be so cold-blooded and cruel? Oh? So that's what happened, you assholes. How dare you do that without my permission? The apocalypse is just an excuse to them. Why did you do it? Yeah, this man is intense right now. This man is looking upset. The eyes? Is it in their instincts? Fuck, just kill me already, you son of a bitch. Screw this fucked up world. I see. It's not because of his instinct or nature. There's despair in his eyes that was there even before the world had ended. Fuck you all to hell. Just like me. Maybe we really aren't that different after all. 10 seconds remaining until the sub-scenario ends. Crack! But in any case, the world has come to an end. The condition of the sub-scenario has been fulfilled. You will receive 300 coins. The constellation Monarch of Small Fries is satisfied and gives you 100 additional coins. Chelsea? How could you be so cold-blooded? And I have to adapt to this new world. Picks her up. Take me to the others. He's so casual, too. Like, he's like, all right, well, that's done. You know, took out the trash. Let's keep going. All right, guys. So that's the end of episode 16. All right, so we got the map of basically the subway that he's in. All right, so he basically came in at Guillemot. You know, essentially, he came in at Guillemot. And so you got Aksu, Yaksu, and Gogai, like, that are close by. All right. See, even the, like, what impresses me with this webtoon, like, even the little art that's just showing, like, where they're at is nice. You know what I mean? Very aesthetically pleasing. Huh? All right, so you got the whole group here that's just hanging out. It's the Chiodu group. Someone's hurt. Can someone give us a hand? Clamor, clamor. Dokcha? My God, Dokcha. Dokcha Kim? Yeah, she thought it was up for him. So that's the girl that came with him from, you know what I mean, like, before. And that's the guy. These are the 3 people that, essentially that he saved, like, minus the finance guy. Omniscient Reader, episode 17, chapter 4. Better to be a hypocrite, part 2. Sprint. Dokcha, you're okay. Oh, thank God you're okay. Dokcha? Yeah, they're happy to see him. I'm so sorry about what happened. I left you behind. It's okay. You had no choice. Thank God Jung Hyokyu, MC, was right. Jung Hyokyu? Well, he said you were probably still alive. Where's Jung Hyokyu? Well, he's not here right now. Jung Hyokyu left the station yesterday. Ah, I get it now. The Chodo group members should have died at the hands of Jung Hyokyu, but it seems they're still alive because he left the station in a hurry. Jung Hyokyu, a regressor who relives his life over and over again. Sir, are you okay? Flinch. He's in his 3rd round right now, and he has been reborn as a monster who monopolizes everything. He must have left without a backward glance to achieve his goal, but he's still someone who tie up any loose ends. How impatient. What? Just talking to myself. It's a force of habit. The constellation's secretive plotter is pleased that you were talking out loud. Come to think of it, there's one person who's missing. Oh, Mr. Hunt, clamor. Everyone out of the way. All right, so people are sprinting up with some poles. They're going to try to probably fight these guys. I don't think they want the smoke, but that's their prerogative. All right, he looks kind of like, you. Oh, you're going to fight him, bro? Are you a part of this group? This is the finance guy that you saved. You? A few days ago. Yeah, he picked her up and ran away from him. Get him out of here. He's the worst of the worst. Downright evil, in fact. He shouldn't be here. Come on, Han. You should play nice. We're all survivors after all. Pleased to meet you. You must be the new guy. Mind telling me your name? I'm In-Ho Cheon. In-Ho Cheon? I've heard that name somewhere before. Docha Kim. He has a supporting constellation and is probably the leader of this group. It seems that Chiodu group works under him as well. He's probably going to make me pay for beating them half to death. The others who came with you told me that you fought the monsters and saved my men. What? Everyone gather around. This brave new member here has gathered food for us, clamor. Oh, it's food? Okay, so he's basically trying to manipulate him into giving away what he basically brought to the station. Food? Something to eat? Welcome to Gomu Station, Docha Kim. What the? So this is how it's going to be, is it? The Constellation's secret plotter is excited. There's a total of 86 people in Game Station. Oh, 87 including you. That's fewer than I thought. Only the ones who were in the cabin and who were near the station survived. Nobody talks about it, but since everyone cleared the first scenario, everyone here survived by killing others. Everyone here is a murderer. Right now, Gimo Station is divided into a major group and the minor group. Major group, minor group. Just trust me, the chairman is doing what he can. We'll be rescued soon in the minor group. Mommy, I'm hungry. Just hang on. We'll be rescued soon. It'll be okay. The government will do what they can. I don't think the government's coming to save y'all, dude. As expected of the young master of Hangyong Corporation. Even when 100 murderers gather, they divide themselves into the strong and the weak. That's just what humans are like. Did everyone think there was no other ways? He's right, everyone. Don't lose hope. We'll leave this place. And he's just like looking at him. The distribution of food is decided by the major group. But since we're running low, we've been assigning people to go scavenge for food. Hui Wan's a part of our group, and she was assigned to who's Hui Wan. The woman you saved, her name is Hui Wan. To be exact, there were a few others who went too, but only those from the minor group never returned. I see. You didn't join the major group, Hyung-sung. I'm sure they would have wanted you as a member of their group. Oh, that. I see what's going on here. I just thought that I should be in the minor group. I don't know much about ethics or morality, but something didn't feel right about the major group. But I guess I'm a hypocrite for worrying about right and wrong after everything that's already happened. He taps him on the chest. It's better to worry about right and wrong as a hypocrite than not at all. Don't ever forget that. They got this man tearing up. Don't you? This is iconic. I like this. I like this panel. You know what I mean? Like that. Like I like this panel a lot, actually. Don't you? Don't you, Kim? Just because the situation was unavoidable doesn't mean it didn't happen. Might I have a word with you? And it mustn't be forgotten that what happened can never be justified. I'm going to get straight to the point. Join our group. So that's how it's going to be. He just looks so happy. He's like, I can offer you a high position. I hope you will lead this group with me. And if I refuse? Refuse? Now that's funny. The thought hadn't even crossed my mind. You're a hero who saved the people from the monsters. With your power, aren't you obligated to lead these people? That's an interesting idea. I see, so you're going to use me like that. I'm not talking about something grandiose. I'm asking you to cooperate for everyone's survival. Can't you see those poor people suffering? I'm hungry. Wah! That's tough. Basically, yeah, just airs out to the crowd. He doesn't seem to care. I told y'all, man, this man is like kind of a savage. I'm not gonna lie to you. This man like looks at everybody and is like, I don't know. I think because he's already read the book, though, he knows that not everybody can survive. So what's the point of trying to like give away his supplies for them? Should you have refused like that? Did you want me to accept the offer? So this man just straight up said, no, these are mine. No, of course not. I can't stop thinking about what Inho said last said to you. Come find me if you have a change of heart. That will never happen. We'll see about that. It's as he said. We'll see what happens. Anyways, it's dinner time. Aren't you all hungry? Here, take one. Really? Can we? Hey! Is it true that you're monopolizing the food? You're just going to monopolize the food for yourselves when you should be sharing with others? I heard other people went with you to get food. Yeah, why would you take it for yourselves? Let Inho be in charge of the food and you'll get your share like everyone else. The most dangerous people in an apocalyptic world. Isn't someone driven by despair like Chotsu Bang? Yes, I remember now. Inho Chion from Gomu Station. The truly dangerous type is the type that uses other people's despair as a fertilizer for power. Choose. Will you become a hero after sharing your food? Or will you become a villain after monopolizing the food? Inho Chion. You've entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will be activated. Alright. And so basically he gives them a choice of like either sharing the food and being like quote unquote a good guy, or basically like just saving it all for his group and eating it all himself. So it's kind of like a moral dilemma, I guess, you know, of sorts. Alright guys, that's the end of that chapter. Make sure you get up, stretch, walk around, drink some water. Let Inho redistribute the food. Get your share just like everyone else. Don't hog all the food. Now Docha, it's time for you to choose. Influencing these people is a breeze for me. That evil smile. Now, do you see that you must do as I say to survive here? Everyone, please calm down. There must have been a misunderstanding. Inho? Docha has already agreed to join our group. We will collect and redistribute the foods as we always have. He'll have no choice but to play along. He has also promised to work alongside us to stop. Of course I'll share the food. There we go. But not for free. Their eyes. This man said, I'll sell it. Episode 18, Chapter 4. Better to be a hypocrite, Part 3. What do you mean, not for free? Are you going to sell us the food? The eyes of a few constellations sparkle with excitement. The constellation secret of plotter scoffs. That's right. I'm no charity worker. And I don't trust those people. They're murmuring. Then, for how much? Is money okay? No. I'll only be accepting coins. I mean, that's fair, though. Like, coins are how they get awarded by their constellations. And if their constellations want the people that they're watching to, like, survive, they will pay for them to get food. Wait, Docha, is this really a good idea? Isn't 50 coins per food item too expensive? 50 coins? I'll be charging you 10 coins per food item from now on as well. A few constellations are relieved that you are not an idiot. A few constellations have gifted you 100 coins. It's only right. I'll start paying immediately. I don't need free food. My name is Huiwan Jiong. Thank you for helping me earlier. It was nothing. And Sanga Hyun Seon, get a hold of yourself. There's no time to be sulking. He risked his own life to retrieve these foods. Don't tell me you were planning just to leech off him like the rest of them. Oh. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking straight. I also don't want any freebies. I'll pay immediately too. If you insist. You know how to trade coins, right? They tap fingers. Yes, I learned a few days ago. Touch your index finger to mine. Think of how many coins you want to exchange, and Gyeong Lee has paid you 20 coins, huh? You gave me more than 10. That's for the chocolate from this morning. I guess Gil Young is better than those shameless adults. Okay. A few constellations show an interest in the incarnation, Gil Young Lee. It's actually the major group that's monopolizing all the food here. Everyone else is being fed and bred and then dragged off to scavenge for food like cattle to the slaughter, just like I was this morning. Everyone does seem to have no problems with what the major group is doing. I agree. That's why your declaration is very meaningful, Dokcha. But don't you think you should sell the food for 10 coins each like you did to us? I don't think anyone's looking to buy with those prices. I know you gave us a special discount, but, well, we'll wait and see. Why don't you get some shut-eye, Dokcha? I'll keep watch. No, I have some stuff to take care of. Stuff to take care of? Excuse me. Wow. You sold out? What a joke, those two-faced bastards. She's not as well as I thought she was. But it wasn't just the minor group who bought the food overnight. May I have everyone's attention, please? We will be limiting the distribution of food from today to 3 biscuits per person. What? 3 biscuits? How are we supposed to survive off of that? But the search party gets much more food than that. Did you think that we wouldn't know? Did you think that we wouldn't know? That's correct. You're always welcome to join the search party if you want more food. But hardly anyone makes it back when they join the search party. Only the Childu gang members make it back alive. You're practically asking us to go out and die. Well, how about you go out and scavenge food for yourselves then? That's well, there's still a way for you to get more food, even if you don't join the search party. I really don't want to do this. But Docha over there taught me a valuable lesson yesterday. Oh, really? It was the major group who bought over half the food I scavenged. They did pay for it in full, though. Docha, you just dug your own grave. You'll regret it. Docha was right, everyone. How can anything be free in this world? You must prove your worth if you want to eat. We will exchange the food we have with anyone that we deem useful. Enho has activated the skill Insight Level 2. This is how the world works, after all. So, is this how it's going to be? Thank you for teaching us a valuable lesson, Docha. Yo, they do so good with these panels. They really do. Like, you can convey so much emotion, like, just basically on how they've drawn these up. You know what I'm saying? It's all because of him. I was wondering why these people were acting like such idiots. He had the insight skill. Well, the major group's just monopolizing the food again. Weren't you trying to promote transactions between people to weaken the power of the major group? That's right. I wanted them to stand up for themselves. Her insight is impressive. Then you shouldn't have sold the food to the major group. Nothing's changed. But it did. I have more coins. What? 1,450 coins to be exact. What? Just what are you planning, Docha? Sangha, can we really trust him? I trust him. So much pressure. You left some food for yourself though, right? No, I've sold it all. What? Are you sure we can trust him? Poke. Huh? For me? He nods. I'm fine. You have it. Oh, and while we're on the topic, you know the foods you bought yesterday? Eat them all now. I strongly recommend that you finish them by the end of today. 200 coins each? There's no way we have that many. Then get lost. Alright, so he's on like the train tracks. He's like plotting something probably. Everyone who went that way died, gangsters or not. You're not thinking of going, are you? Did I thank you for saving my life yesterday? I think you did. Well, let me thank you again just in case. That man who walks with a limp over there, he's the one who tried to... he's the one who tried to rape me. Don't lay a finger on him. He's mine. Oh, she's gonna kill his ass. Yeah, it's GG's. Should we have ended up dead if it wasn't for... She would have ended up dead if it wasn't for me. She's the type Constellations would be interested in. I wonder if she has a character profile. She does. So she is in the story from before. Huiwan Jiang, 27. Supporting constellation, none. 3 constellations are currently interested in this individual. Personal attribute, crouching figure, common. Personal skill, demon slaying. Hindu, level 1. Stigma, none. Overall stat, stamina level 4, strength level 4, agility level 7, mana level 4. General evaluation. As a crouching figure, she has limitless potential. Information about her attribute cannot be viewed as it has not yet awakened. What? Did you just see that? They've taken the women and the elderly. Wait, Juan, what are you going to do? Stop them. If they join the search party, there's no way they'll make it back alive. But they'll starve to death if they stay here. Her personal attribute is crouching figure? It may not sound special. It may not sound special, but there's a rare super evolutionary attribute in Tiwasa. Then am I just supposed to watch? Yes, for now at least. What's that supposed to mean? Ooh. Crouching figure is a common attribute that has the potential to evolve into a rare or even legendary attribute based on the incarnation's experience. The Berserk Butcher, who was one of the top 100 incarnations of Tiwasa, started off with the crouching figure attribute. What I'm saying is that stopping them won't change a thing. Even if we stop them now, the same thing will happen over and over again because of the food shortage. I thought she was just an extra, but I should think about having her as a companion. One thing that bothers me is that she has the demon slaying skill along with the crouching figure attribute. She could end up becoming an indiscriminate murderer. Huiwan, the root of the problem here is food, isn't it? I guess it is. So he's trying to like basically steer her away from just killing everybody that she doesn't like. I guess it is. Then what if we were to get rid of the root of the problem? What do you wait? What do you? He should be here any minute now. Crackle, spark. Ah, it's a Dokkaebi. So this little fuzzball of like death basically pops up. Hello, how have you all been doing? Dying of boredom? You see, the Dokkaebi who is in charge of the channel is currently being disciplined. Disciplined? So I will be in charge of the current scenario. He got the other Dokkaebi in trouble. That's crazy. This man is sweating. Crackable, crackle. It's not Byung, but everyone, how is it that you all look so peaceful? Damn it, Byung, what has he done with the scenario? Snap. An added penalty has been added to the scenario. Foods may no longer be stockpiled. All foods will be removed. What? What's going on? The food? Hey, you should all work harder to complete the scenario. So basically, he's taking away the food. Stuffing your face isn't going to get you anywhere, right? You worthless earthlings, scum. Swoosh. And that's why Docha told them before, you should all eat all the food that you have now. Now, everyone, let's get the party started. The food! And so they bought all the food, the stockpile it, and then the Dokkaebi comes and takes it away, so he's still up coins. Ding ding. That's more like Tiwasa. An additional penalty has been added to the scenario. The category survival fee has been added. 100 coins will be withdrawn daily at midnight as a survival fee. You will die if you have insufficient funds to pay the survival fee. The survival fee will be collected until the main scenario is cleared. You have entered the second scenario area. Find and move to the location where the scenario will be activated. Alright guys. So that was our fourth chapter. You know what I'm saying? We're making progress. We're getting through it. This will be the last chapter we read today. Thank you for guys for watching so far. You know what I'm saying? Episode 19. And then, you know what I mean, we'll probably cool down. Alright, way out. Gather around, everyone. I have an emergency announcement to make. Given our current situation, it looks like we'll need more people for the search party. From this point on, we won't be sharing any food with people who refuse to join the search party. Damn it, I didn't expect there to be an additional penalty. Could he have known that this would happen? My biscuit. That's why I told you to eat them all. No, that's not possible. That's probably what Inho is thinking right now. You have successfully read the mind of Inho Cheon. Your understanding of him has increased. He may be suspicious of me, but he can't be certain that I knew about the food penalty beforehand. Did you know this would happen, Docha? I didn't know something like this would increase my understanding of him. I had a suspicion that it would happen. I thought of what the Dokkaebi would do to make us suffer the most. But I didn't expect them to add a survival penalty.